everyone. We're here this evening. It's very unfortunate. Our NYC nurses negotiating committee have been ready and willing to bargain since day one. We made a commitment to return to the table beginning yesterday, January 22nd, to make progress towards setting a fair contract and ending the strike. We believe that hospital executives made a commitment to reconvene and bargain in good faith, too, after being urged back to the table by Governor Hochul and Mayor Memdani. We committed to bargain daily until we reach tentative agreement with all 4 hospitals. Unfortunately, we've spent most of the last 2 days waiting for the bosses to come to the table. Nurses have said from day one and have demonstrated at the bargaining table that we are willing to negotiate on salaries, but we are not willing to cut corners on patients and nurse safety. The same thing. We have been saying all along. New York Presbyterian and Mount Sinai are still demanding drastic cuts to our health benefits frontline nurses and our families. The hospitals have been bold, faced lying and denying that they were threatening to drastically cut our benefits. But we see now that was their goal all along. Instead of them following through on their commitment to maintain our health benefits, they went back on their commitment. That's the same commitment that helped us to reconvene. They went from making threats to making concrete proposals that would cut our health benefits. They have wasted our time. They have exhausted our goodwill. Preserving our health benefit at Mount Sinai and New York Presbyterian has been one of our main strike issues. It is incredibly important to our members and incredibly important to the patients of New York City. Nurses cannot care for New York if we are not healthy and protected ourselves. We have said time and time again that we are ready to get back to our patients, and we are ready to settle a fair contract that protects patients and nurses' safety. But hospital executives, greedy hospital executives, I should say, are willing to keep us in the cold as long as possible in order to make cuts to our health benefits. Greedy hospital executives are throwing away hundreds of millions of dollars on temporary replacement nurses instead of investing in patients and nurse safety. At this point, all we can say to our bosses, wake up! This strike could end today if bosses came to the table and bargained in good faith. But they are choosing instead to keep us out in the cold, to go back on their commitments, and to continue their attack on nurses who care for New York City. And what we could say to the nearly 15,000 striking nurses of New York City: one day longer,
one day stronger,
one day longer,
one day stronger.
Thank you.
My name is Beth Loudon. I am a neonatal nurse. I am a mother, and I am the president of the NYC bargaining unit at New York Presbyterian. I have been lied to. You have been lied to. Kathy Hochul has been lied to. Mayor Mamdani has been lied to. Our communities have been lied to, and especially our patients have been lied to. Let me be clear. Brian Donnelly and Steve Corwin, my CEOs, took home more than $32 million 2 years ago. Brian Donnelly and Steve Corwin are denying nurses health care. They are denying me health care. They're denying my 11-month-old baby health care. We came to this beautiful building to negotiate. We came here on the understanding that our health care was settled. Steve Corwin, Brian Donnelly, New York Presbyterian, this is your fault. Yes. You are leaving your nurses in the cold. You are leaving nurses uninsured. But our NYC nurses are strong. Our NYC nurses are united. We will hold this line until New York Presbyterian protects us, protects our patients, and protects our health care. Thank you.
The nurses united
Will never be defeated.
The nurses
United will never be defeated.
The nurses
United will never be defeated.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Dania Munoz. I am a nurse practitioner at Mount Sinai Main Hospital. Like Beth here has said, these hospital systems that make millions of dollars a year are continuing to hold us hostage. Our health care is so important to us in the same way that is important to many, many New Yorkers. Allowing these cuts to happen is going to trickle down into every single person. They do it to us, they can do it to anyone. We were the heroes during COVID, and many of our nurses died risking their lives to save our New Yorkers. We were in the middle of that pandemic. We have a new pandemic now, and it is corporate greed. The fact that we have to stand here, 15,000 nurses strong, to demand something as basic as health care is disgusting. They should be ashamed of themselves. We have mothers holding their children behind me. We have people messaging me, asking me, how am I going to pay my rent? How am I going to get my groceries? It is cold. We have a storm coming. When will this end? And I ask our greedy CEOs, when will you put an end to this? When will you put your patients, this city, before your own profits? You said you agreed to come here and talk about our health care and talk about our wages. You said our demands were too high, and we continue to come here and meet your demands. You have not met ours one bit. It is shameful. Shame. I stand here representing not just Mount Sinai Hospital, 4 hospital systems, but also 44,000 members that can be affected by this NYSNA health benefit plan. I am urging you, I am imploring you to these greedy hospital systems, do the right thing.
Do the right thing.
Do the right thing. Find kindness in your heart. Give us our health care. And meet us at the table like you said you would. But as you see, these people lie. Do not believe what they say, because we've been bargaining for 4 months, some of us 5 months, and here we are, ready to speak to them while they hide downstairs. Cowards is what I call them. Yeah. Show your faces and understand you cannot put a price on a person's life, and we will never do that. Thank you.
One day stronger.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Simone Way, and I'm a registered nurse. I work at Mount Sinai Morningside Hospital, and I have been a nurse there for 35 years. I can safely say that I have never been so disappointed in hospital management and our bosses as I am today. What they have done is absolutely deplorable. To have nurses that care for their patients. We run that hospital, we care for our patients, and we help them generate the incomes that they get. But yet, you cannot provide us with the basics, which is health care. Health care should not be a luxury. Health care is a human right. What they have done is they have lied to the nurses. They asked us to drop our wage increases. We did it. They asked us to come together under one umbrella to negotiate, and we did it. Their only thing we ask is that they provide us with health care, and they said they were going to do it, but they lied. They lied to you, they lied to me, they lied to our patients who deserve better than that. The patients of New York City deserve nothing more than the best nurses to care for them. They deserve better. And we will continue to fight for our rights to have health care, and we will continue to fight for our patients' right to have the best health care possible. And what I say to our bosses with this offer that they gave us,
I've been an ER nurse at Montefiore Medical Center for 43 years. And today, we're brokenhearted. We don't want to be here. We don't want our colleagues freezing out in the streets. We want to be in our hospitals, taking care of our patients. Our patients need us. We want to be there. but it has become crystal clear, and make no mistake about it, these multi-millionaire hospital CEOs never intended to negotiate a contract with us. They planned this strike. They wanted to force us out on strike. And why did that happen? Because when you sit for 5 months and get nowhere, first time ever I've experienced it, I've negotiated a lot of contracts, you have to put 2 and 2 together. We're loving, we're caring, but we're not stupid. We figured that out. They have lied to us. They have been dishonest. And I want to tell you something else. This is not about money. They just threw some money at us. The document you just saw torn up. And I assure you, we are not for sale. Our patients are not for sale. Our communities are not for sale. The healthcare we deliver is not for sale. At Montefiore, we are actually trying to negotiate that the hospital give our patients an environment that they deserve. Our patients are poor. Our patients are